Good morning, this is Nani. I'm back again. It's been a couple of weeks already. We kind of had a bout with the bug here in our house, and it was very scary. We experienced all the symptoms, chills, lack of appetite, fever, a lot of tiredness. But I'm very thankful that we're over this, that we're finally getting over it. My husband and I and our family have always been so careful to wear our masks and social distance and that, but it's this virus is a very contagious virus, so I just want to let you all know to be very careful out there. It is a very serious virus, and when we first got it, I was very scared, not knowing what to expect. And thankfully, we're kind of over it now. But we were home. My husband was home from work for about 10 days, and he's still not feeling 100%. So please, I beg everybody to really be careful and be considerate of other people and take this virus very seriously. But I'm joined here. I thought, well, I needed something to cheer me up a little bit. And I'm joined by three of my reborns. Eleanor is right here, Eleanor Ruth. And she's the Adri Stoetti April sculpt. I just love this little girl. And I bought her from an artist. Old-fashioned reborns, and I just love this little girl. And she looks like a little elf with her little her crocheted hat on. It's almost a vintage looking cap or little hat. My babies are all nice and bundled up because it's been very cold here. It's been maybe in the teens already, 20 degrees, and we're expecting some snow this afternoon again, 3 to 4 inches. And then I've got here's my little, this is little Charlie, and he's a Lane sculpt, and I just love these little pajamas on him. Oh, Melanie gave me this little bear a while back. Thank you, Melanie. And I just love it. I love this little lovey. And you attach like a pacifier to it, and that way with real babies, the pacifier doesn't get lost, which is a great idea. So I've got little Charlie here, and he's wearing the cutest vintage pajamas, and it says "Sweet Baby" with a little rocking horse. And I always have loved little terry cloth pajamas on real babies. So I thought when I found these pajamas, I just fell in love with them. And I think I bought it at a used clothing place, a Goodwill, and I just couldn't resist those little pajamas. So little Charlie, he's sound asleep. I can't wake him up because he's very sleepy. And then I've got little Elizabeth here, and she's the what's called this Savannah sculpt, and she reminds me of my daughter Elizabeth. And I actually rooted her hair, and I just love her little face. Look at that. I love her face. I use air dry paints, and she's a little sweetheart. So she's all cozy in a little yellow sweater. And she's got her pajamas or sleeper with little mice on it. And she just has such a peaceful expression. Don't you, Elizabeth? Yeah, she reminds me of my daughter. So, yeah, we haven't had much of a Christmas, but hopefully we'll be able to celebrate soon once we all feel 100%. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad we're kind of getting past all this, thank goodness. But, so I wanted to do a tag. Oh, my angel. I'll have to show you my beautiful angel for Christmas. I think she's from like the 1950s and very antique-ish. I think, or even the 40s, I'm not sure. But I love her silver wings. And look at her beautiful dress with like sparkly or silver flowers. And so I thought I'd do a tag today, and just to get me back in the mood of Christmas and that, because it's been a rough couple weeks. So let's see, we'll get you all set. I'll make sure you're on. Yep, everybody's on and showing off really well there. Okay, the sun isn't quite out, so it might not be the best lighting, but so I was gonna do Suzanne's tag, and it's called it's her Christmas tag. Suzanne from the UK. Thank you, Suzanne. This was a fun tag to answer, with really fun questions, and it just got me in the Christmas mood. I really needed that. So first of all, her first question was, did you believe in Santa? Well, as a child, I did believe in Santa, and I still believe in Santa. My mom always used to hang the stockings by the fireplace, and she would read the story twice a night before Christmas. And so for us, it was a very real thing. Santa was very real. And I remember when we were little kids, she'd say, now Santa's going to be coming soon, so you better get to bed. And sure enough, we'd all get into bed, because she said he won't come until you're in bed and sleeping. So we all made sure to be in bed by 9 o'clock at night or 9:30. And I remember anticipating, laying in bed and wondering, what is Santa going to bring us? And our stockings, you know how when you're a child, you just are wondering, there's a lot of wonder about it. And of course, in the morning we'd get up and our stockings would be filled with goodies, lots of gifts and, little toys. And of course, I loved playing with my baby dolls, and so a lot of times I would get like an outfit for my dollies when I was a little girl. That was one of my, for me it was very easy to shop for, because I loved baby clothes, and of course Santa knew that I really liked that. So anyway, so I've always believed in Santa, or when we were little, and I still believe in Santa. I really believe that it's fun, even as grown-ups, to hang up stockings and have that magic at Christmas time is really important. And so I hope, so anyway, I still believe in Santa, and we still hang up our stockings, and Santa does come. So he's a very important part of Christmas for us, as well as baby Jesus is very important in our family. Right, little Eleanor? You know that, don't you? Eleanor agrees with me. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's turn your head a little bit there. So, yep. Okay, what's the next question? Mince pie or chocolate Yule log? Ooh. Well, I've always loved chocolate. So if I were to choose between mince pie or Yule log, chocolate Yule log, I think I would go for the chocolate Yule log. It just sounds delicious, and I like anything that has rich chocolate or brownies or pudding, chocolate pudding. So that would be my first choice as to what I'd want. Number 4, do you open a present on Christmas Eve? Yeah, our tradition has always been to open presents on Christmas Eve. We start around 8 o'clock and open up. This year it's been very unusual. We really didn't do that, but we do plan on having some kind of Christmas. But to us, our big Christmases always were, to open presents was on Christmas Eve. And we'd make it a big deal. Everybody would go around and open one gift. It wasn't like everybody opened presents at once. we always made it a point to take time to open our gifts, because of course family members took the time to buy these gifts. So, and I still remember my grandpa, when he was alive, would get a box of chocolates, and he would he'd kind of show us a box of chocolates, and he said, well, I'll pass it around, but you cannot eat a piece of chocolate. You can just look at it. So we knew that these chocolates were very important to him. So Christmas Eve has always been a very special time for all of us, and for our children too. And it's funny how those traditions get carried on every year. And so, do you have an angel or star on top of your tree? Well, I've always had an angel, and here's the angel that I put on our tree. I got this angel when my daughter was just a baby, or even before that, so it's over 30 years old. And I have a special box I put it in, but I've always put this angel up on our tree, and my mom has an angel just like this one. So she and I share the same angel, which makes it really special. And anyway, so to me, I guess the angel really represents Christmas. So very pretty. Do you have a different tradition in your family? Let's see, what different traditions have we done in our family that, there have been some Christmases where we sang Spanish songs, like villancicos, and we have like different little instruments that we would play, and we would sing Spanish songs. So I would have to say that's our different tradition in our family. Lately we haven't done that. I'd like to start doing that again, singing Spanish songs. But that's been a tradition that we've always, that we've had in our family, and my dad had in his family. And we used to have La Novena, which was 9 days before Christmas. We'd read a Bible verse, and then we'd sing a Christmas song in Spanish. And the family would just get around be around the tree or in the living room, and we would all sing songs together. So, all right. Do you have an Advent calendar? Well, let's see. Do I have an Advent calendar? Yeah, I remember. We've always had an Advent calendar. I actually have one made out of like fabric or material that every day you move the little mouse from day 1 to day 2 to day 3. And my kids always used to love moving the mouse from one day to the next before Christmas Eve actually came. And I also like the traditional Advent calendars. There's some beautiful ones out there made out of cardboard, where you open the window every day. And so to me that's always been really important, to have an Advent calendar. And okay, what color combinations do you like on your tree? For me, I have a wide range of decorations, and I have lots of boxes of decorations, and my mom over the years has given us some of our decorations that we had as children. So it makes decorating the tree makes it really special, because there are a lot of decorations from back in the 60s or 70s that we got that I still love to put on the tree. So I don't really have a color theme. I like any kind of decorations. Every year it's a little different. The tree with with the type of decorations I put on. I do like a lot of colorful lights. I like the yellow clear lights, or the multicolored lights. I think they look really pretty on the tree. And of course, I always have to top it with tinsel. I loved putting tinsel on the tree too. So that's how I like our Christmas tree to be. Would you rather have mulled wine or eggnog? Well, I have always loved eggnog. So it's my absolute favorite. I don't know, it's just very rich. And I love this, the flavor of it. And I can just have a small glass. And to me, Christmas isn't Christmas without eggnog. And so, yeah, I've always loved eggnog. In South America, we never had eggnog when I lived down there. So now, when we came up here, it was a real treat. I had never heard of it. But I really love eggnog. So, and do you dress your pets up? Well, when our little dog Lucky was alive, I didn't really have an outfit for him or a special color for Christmas. I don't think he really would have liked to have gotten dressed. He didn't like anything unusual put on him or anything that would be itchy or uncomfortable. Yeah, so I guess I've never dressed our pets up for Christmas. We just, I never thought of it, I guess. And so anyway, well, I'm sorry I'm feeling a little kind of under the weather yet. I'm getting a lot stronger. I pray for everybody that you'll stay strong, and we'll make it through this virus. I think it's a good thing the vaccines are coming up soon. I think many of you have, especially people 75 and over or 70 and over, it's really important that they get them, and I'm really happy that we finally have the vaccine. And I thank all the doctors and healthcare providers who are trying to keep everybody healthy and help everybody. And I know this will be a Christmas we'll never forget. So please stay safe and healthy, and I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and with your loved ones. And I know for this Christmas has been a tough one for us because my father-in-law passed away in April, so it has not been a very easy Christmas for us, but we're making the best of it. And but I want to thank everybody for joining me for this tag. This was a lot of fun to do. Cheers me up a lot. It's been a rough couple weeks, and I'll be back soon. So from my babies to your babies, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year coming up. So, and thank you for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you commenting and that. I love my dollies. I love reborns, and I'm looking forward to the new year. So thanks everybody for joining me. Bye-bye.